Hello everyone and welcome to Homepage Sports. I'm Ed Weaver. The Wellsboro Hornets started the 2018 football season on the road at Kauneski Valley and came home with their 22nd straight regular season win and 6th straight season opening win. First quarter, after a slow start, the Hornets scored on their second drive. First play, Carter Whitmer goes up top to Silas Wagaman for 70 yards. Zach Singer's extra point split the uprights, and the Hornets led 7-0 with 4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. CV's following drive ended in a turnover as Wagaman picks off a Seth Heiler pass in CV territory. 3 plays later, Aiden Hauser bowls his way into the end zone from a yard out, making it 14-0. Second quarter, after another CV interception, Whitmer went back to work and again found Wagaman behind the Indian defense, this time from 47 yards out to make it 21-0. Hauser struck again with 3:17 left in the half. After taking the handoff from Whitmer, the junior sliced his way through the CV defense for 46 yards, making it 28-0. Wellsboro added one more score before the half ended as Whitmer and Wagaman connected from 19 yards out for their third touchdown of the half. The score at the half, Wellsboro 35, CV 0. Third quarter. On the Hornets' first drive of the half, Alex Moore outruns the CV defense for 6, pushing the score to 42-0. Fourth quarter, the Indians found the scoreboard with just over 5 minutes remaining. A 21-yard run by Taj Dallas got the Indians into Wellsboro territory. Then Heiler found Dallas for a gain of 28 to get into the Hornet red zone. A handful of plays later, Heiler bulls his way into the end zone from 3 yards out to make it 42-6. The Hornets added one final score on the evening with just over a minute to play as Kanan Keck rumbled for a 10-yard gain, bringing the final score to 49-6 in favor of Wellsboro. And now for Friday's game stats, powered by Circle W Sports. Whitmer was 4 for 8 passing in his first career varsity start for 148 yards and 3 touchdowns. Wagaman caught all 4 passes for 148 yards and 3 scores. Hauser finished with 158 yards and 2 touchdowns on 15 carries. And Moore racked up 71 yards on 4 attempts. Defensively, Alex Morrell led Wellsboro with 10 tackles. Robert Brown had 8 tackles. And Moore and Hunter Brown finished with 7 each. After the game, Homepage correspondent Drew Patrick caught up with Wellsboro head coach and newest member of the 50 Career Win Club, Matt Hildebrand, and members of the team. Please stay with us.
I have a different outlook on life because it could have been all taken away from me. I came home from college and my mom said it didn't look right. I just thought I had a common cold. I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. It was like a shock to all of us. UPMC took excellent care of me and got me to where I am today. And I'm here, 3 years in remission. I didn't choose to have cancer, but I did choose UPMC.
First game, and it's a win. And for a first start, how do you feel it went?
It went pretty good. Of course, there's stuff to work on as the first game, but it went pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it.
And over here, you had quite the day, a couple scores and an interception. What was the key to your success today?
Just came in prepared, watching film, reading my keys, and working at practice real hard.
And today, Aiden, you were the workhorse. Had a couple of scores called back, but being able to put the team kind of on your shoulders there when they call your number, what does that mean to you?
I mean, I'll do anything for these boys out here. They're my family. They mean the world to me. First game, cobwebs. We'll come back and make it better.
And you mentioned those cobwebs. What do you have to do, and what can you take from this game moving forward? I'll start with you.
We got to watch film. We got to learn from film. Watch film, then correct it in the game. You got to focus throughout the game, and then we'll break through the cobwebs.
These penalties killed us. Haas had a couple nice runs, got killed with penalties, but work on those, these holds, things like that. Better at blocking. Work on them. Yeah, watch film as well.
What Carter said, we need to focus more discipline, and we do that, then we're a solid, really solid team.
All right, guys, great win here tonight, and first one of hopefully many. Coach, first game in the books and a big win here. What are some of your thoughts?
You know, we started out a little slow tonight. We had a lot of, new faces out there for the first time. We had some guys, they've been playing football for 2 years now that we're out there starting for. So I think some of that can be expected, but hopefully, they earn their stripes a little bit tonight. And, next week we can't start slow like that. That can't become a habit. So, hopefully we can learn from that. But overall, obviously happy with the outcome. We had some guys step up, but we definitely had some question marks coming in tonight. So happy with that.
And Coach, you mentioned there was a lot of turnover from last year to this year. How do you feel this team handled all of that, the expectations, but also being relatively new to the starting spotlight?
We talked about it all camp, and we talked about it tonight before we didn't take the field. We weren't going to be, any team that we've been in the past. We are going to form our own identity this year, and not try to, emulate anybody that's been here before. So I think they did a good job with that. Some of those guys filled some of those roles. Thought Carter Whitmer at quarterback, he played really well tonight. Filling a role that, when you lose a Petropol and a Henry, and then, that's big shoes to step into. So he did a nice job. Aiden Hauser, he's going to be a workhorse for us. Unfortunately, had 3 touchdowns called back tonight. But I think moving forward, he's going to be huge for us. Silas Wagaman stepped up into a receiver spot tonight. And on both sides of the ball, he had an interception and 2 touchdowns. So, happy with some of those new guys that are stepping into that spotlight tonight. And I think, it's very positive moving forward.
And Coach, you mentioned there were some cobwebs here that you guys had to shake off. What can you take from this game, especially being the first game of the year, that you can move on to for next game?
I think, we've relied on our defense a lot the last few years, and I think we can do the same with moving ahead. We have, with Hunter Brown and Zach Florio on the ends and Robert Brown in the middle, we have some young guys, but they're able to mature a little bit slower due to those older guys in there taking the brunt of the load. So I think, we can rely on that. We know we're going to have a solid defense, and offense we can work out a few of the kinks because of our defense will be so strong.
All right, Coach, congratulations on a great first win.
Thank you.
The win starts the Hornets off at 1-0 to start the season. The team will be back in action this coming Friday, August 31st, as they host NTO Large School Division Troy at the Wellsboro Community Athletic Complex. Thank you for joining us today on Homepage Sports.
Looking for your favorite men's sportswear brands? Check out our selection of Woolrich, Columbia, Pendleton, Carhartt, and Under Armour. We've handpicked the best of the best just for you. Come find out why the locals say there's something about Dunham's men's department.